Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had hit the opera on you niggas. Now we basically I just got done watching. I said we like I was with somebody. I just got done watching Tomorrow War. I think that's the name of it. Is that the name of it? What is that the name of it? Okay, yeah. I watched the Tomorrow War. Um, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I wish it was rated R. I think it would have been a little better as a rated R. Had a good all star cast in this. It was um, it was great. I love the characters they picked. The characters were perfect. Um, every character to me had an importance in this movie. Everyone had an importance to get their part of the mission done. Ooh, is that fine chick? Tell me that's her. Is that her? Hold on. Oh yeah, there go my baby. Right there. Yeah. My apologies. I'm looking at the black chick that was in it who had the braids tied up. I love a woman with braids. It's just something that it does to me. Now, my bad. I went overboard, but hey, we all have our moments. Now, the movie was fine. I mean, I think the one thing it was lacking, what could I say that it was lacking? Um, to me, a lot of scenes that happen, it split to a little too fast. To me, I wish they could have stayed on certain scenes. Like I wanted to see if they could have showed the part where the people who came from the future actually sat down and talked to the government, because I knew the government, that kind of still puzzles me. They were that easily influenced by the people from the future, because if you watch the ending when Christopher Pratt's character basically tries to convince the president, yo, we could go stop this from ever happening. We have an idea where these things are at. It kind of made him like, I don't know. But all of a sudden they were able to convince them. But I guess that's why they did it and they split, because they basically wanted to leave your mind to imagination that they sat down and had a civil conversation, which I don't know if they did. Um, it was cool seeing how he went there, because if you saw him in the present, he sort of ended up being like his dad, from what the future, his daughter, who was basically the colonel because everybody was dying. So she basically was the next in charge, because everybody from 30 or 40 people were dead. Like a whole unit was wiped out as they sent in the first wave, a second wave, a third wave. And then brother man, um who was on the serious brother man with the claw around his neck, he basically had cancer, so he really didn't care. He was just gonna go die the way he wanted to die, so he felt like dying fighting. Other brother man, he basically was the comic relief. He had his best kill, which was at the end. He cut one of them things with a saw, which I was like, okay, here we go. So, but this movie, to me, it was lacking a little heart. Like it was a good movie. Like as far as watching it, if you're an action junkie, this is your movie. Storyline, it was okay. The storyline was okay. It was cool. We found out at the end that those aliens were being transported to another planet, but that ship, something happened in space. It crash landed, killing the two pilots. The other things were basically in stasis. So basically, what happened is they woke up and they started digging from the bottom of the snow, and that's how they were able to attack Russia. They came from the snow, they dug up, went and attacked Russia, then they just spread like wildfire. So that's how they escaped. See, people thought they just landed on the ship, but like his daughter said, I figured it out basically. I figured it out when she started when they talked about it was ash under its fingernails. But before that, when the daughter said that they just appeared in Russia, they just came out of nowhere. And what's close to Russia? The North Pole, or you could say some of Antarctica, because it stretches out. So the North Pole basically lost the ice caps, basically melted. Those things came out of nowhere and just wiped them out. So they were already there. I figured that out. I got a little smartness in me. Now, here's the thing. Basically, most of the black people die. I was upset how they just sent the two black men back in the battle, but he got a special pass. I guess being white make you go right. Everyone gonna be like, HD, why are you making this about race? Just talk about the damn movie. Hey man, I'm being honest. I call it how it is. Look, I say the same thing when I'm at work with my Mexican brothers and sisters. I tell them, look, I'm black. I can't afford to fuck up. If I fuck up, that's my ass. You Mexican, you can speak that little Isa Espanol, and your ass is good. You gonna have a job probably next week back. My black ass, oh hell no, they like get his black ass out. We ain't like his black ass in no way. He'll tell us, fuck this shit. We need something. We need a black person that's docile. That's El Paso black, or Houston black, or Tennessee black. Not Memphis, Knoxville. We need a Knoxville. so so basically, they were fighting, and some of the things was that they were noticing is you could shoot them in the belly, shoot them in the neck. The monsters were they were okay. The queen got off. But you know what this reminded me of? This reminded me of a poor version of Starship Troopers. I swear, I think this reminded me of Starship Troopers a whole lot. But I think I would go with Starship Troopers over this. But this movie, I give it 2.5 out of 4 stars. Well, I give it 3. I give it 3 out of 4 because of the action. The action was great. People were just getting killed left and right. So I give it 3 out of 4. Some of the things it was missing was hold on. Right. Yeah, I'll give it 2.5 because to me, you'll forget about this movie. It's watchable, but you'll forget about it. To me, you just didn't have enough time to like the characters. Like it was just all about alien versus human, and that's the only thing I had a problem with it. I would give it 3 out of 4 because of the action. The action was great, but the character development it was kind of trash to me. I wanted to know more about the black man and his backstory and the other people. Make us care about these characters. That's one thing Starship Troopers had us do. They made us care about the character. They made us care about who the people were. You know what I'm saying? When the girl died who had a crush on Rico, who loved him, got a chance to actually sleep with him, we fell in love with her character. We fell in love with all the characters who were there who died. The black man who died protecting them, sacrificing himself. You know, the captain on the ship. You know, everything was you got to know the characters. But this one, they kind of fell short with that, and it just felt like fast paced. It didn't even feel like 2 hours. It felt like it was like 1 hour and 30 minutes. But give it 2.5 out of 4. Man, screw it. I'll go 3 out of 4. I know I'm going back and forth. Make sure you see it. It's on Amazon Prime, The Tomorrow War, and that's my review for it. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share the page. Hit the notification bell for select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and an HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we are out. Deezy!